Hey YouTube, just another day, and today I'm going to show you what I've been working on this week. I've been working on a monkey fist jig. There are several different versions out there that you can buy. I kind of prefer to try and make my own stuff whenever I can, and plus I'm kind of cheap. But I started out with a flattened out piece of PVC. This is actually measuring 4 inches by 4 inches. I went to Lowe's and I picked up some Ready Rod, and Ready Rod is just simply a rod that has threads from one end to the other. There's no bolt head on it or anything like that. Got some nuts and some washers, and originally I had it mounted to this, except it was a little bit taller, give a little bit more clearance to work with, and I didn't like it. It wasn't working. I didn't have this on here yet, so I didn't like that because I was afraid the threads would tear up the paracord when I slide it off, and I was about ready to scrap the whole thing. And then I kind of kept thinking about it and decided, well, maybe I should try some heat shrink tubing on the threads. That should solve that problem. I won't have to worry about the threads tearing up the paracord. And then I decided, do I really need to have it mounted, or should I just make it so it's kind of handheld like this? So I got some heat shrink tubing. I had some laying around, believe it or not. And if you look close, you can see I did heat it right here, just enough to lock it in place. And the only reason these studs are sticking out so far is just because I wanted room. If I wanted to make modifications later, I wanted some threads on this end. But so far I'm kind of liking it the way it is. The one thing I do have to change is I need to round these corners, because when I'm using it, the paracord likes to snag on the tip a lot. So I do need to round that. I'm going to probably do that yet tonight or maybe tomorrow, one or the other. But this is my little setup. There's probably a total of $4, $5 worth of materials here. The most expensive thing is the Ready Rod, and I think that was $2 for a foot-long piece, and I just cut them in half, so they're about 6 inches. And I'm going to try to do a quick demo for you with it, just so you can kind of see. It might not turn out that well because I'm going to be fighting to try and keep it in frame. That's the only thing that's going to make it look more painful than it really is. But let me walk around to the other side and we'll see if I can make this work. Now I plan to just do a 4 wrap on this, just for convenience and time. But she slides right in. It holds pretty well. If I was actually doing this legit, I would probably do a 5 wrap. But like I said, I'm just going to do 4 for now. And like I said, believe me, it is a lot easier if you're not holding it out at arm's length and trying to do it. And this is obviously not meant to be a tutorial on making the monkey fist knot itself. If there's interest, I can always do that later. This is just simply showing the jig and how it works. sorry, I think I came off of frame a little bit there. And I just picked this color, hoping that maybe it would show up a little bit better on the camera. This weekend I hope to actually work on the lighting. Tell you, it'd be nice to have GoPro money right now. I might actually have it done already. And I do have a fid on the end of it, just to make it easier to feed it through. Hopefully I'm not making too much noise. Okay, there's 3. There's 4. Looks like we got 4 all around. Then you just slide it off. And you'll see that, oh, that one, there we go. So it's already looking pretty good. Let me come back around to the other side real quick. So you can see that everything is already laying out real nice. It's just a matter of going through and tightening down the knots. It's not twisted or anything like that. And now, through the magic of video, here's one I did earlier, and I've only done 2. This actually has 5 wraps on it, and I've done 2 tightening passes. If I was gonna actually do anything more with this, I'd probably do 1 to 2 more passes, but I'm gonna take it back apart because there's not really enough cord here to do anything with it anyway. But mainly, like I said, this is just to kind of show you the jig, show you how simple it is to make something, and it's still there's still some modifications to be made. I definitely need to round that stuff off. That'll help immensely. I can actually make these further out if I want to make it so I can do bigger balls if I want to. But I hope you enjoyed the video, and until next time, have a good one.